FastCodeSign.com. If you have not heard about them, certainly check out their website. And we are going to review a list that they compiled for all of us to see of the worst uniform fails, what seems like in the Olympics, World Championships, and what have you. So we start with number 1, the Speedo LZR Racer. Now, the reason that these were banned, aside from looking incredibly hideous, was that swimmers broke records what seemed like on the daily. These are performance-enhancing full-body swimsuits, Jay, and these suits can only cover the area between the waist and the knees for males and can't go beyond the shoulders or below the knees for females.
I remember when they were breaking a bunch of records with these.
I thought it was the pool, actually. I didn't know that it was part swimsuit, part pool.
Yeah, because I mean, that's the thing. I've always wondered this about, as we progress with all these sports and technology and then the training facilities and the supplements that are given, the legal things that people are given, and how they break old school records. And I'm thinking, man, if I played in like the 60s or something, I'd be like, what the fuck, man? This is unfair.
What do you mean?
Like,
with technology evolving. Sure.
And then just the way things are built. I mean, I think about it. Dr. J played in Chucks. Real Chucks.
Yeah,
you know?
It's amazing.
Imagine if he had.
And we wear those out to the club now and whatnot.
Imagine if serious basketball and some Chucks, and I'm sure the basketball wasn't as technologically sound as it is now and everything.
Sure.
Imagine if we had some how deep these shoes have all this stuff in it that we don't even know how it works for us.
Sure.
So it feels like you're walking on air. What he could have done.
And then they have the new D Roses that weigh like nothing. Yeah. Oh wow, so that was deep. You hear that?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know I could go that deep.
It touched your heart when you mentioned D Rose.
Total. No, I mean, you know, his nickname is Crutches now. It hurts my heart. Moving right along, golfer raincoats. This was in the 2010 Ryder Cup in Wales. Now, as you see, it's a little rainy there. Just a little bit in Wales. So here's basically the story that I'm going to tell you guys. The golfers' names were embroidered on the back. And as you see, the stripes are on the pants and they're on the raincoat. So what happened was, the person who put this together was Corey Pavin's wife, who was the captain of the 2010 Ryder Cup team for the USA. Lisa Pavin put these together. We could leave it up one more time. You could see the stripes and whatnot. Now, if you think about this, when you're embroidering names and you're putting the stripes on, you're poking a lot of holes in those raincoats. So what essentially happened, the raincoats did not keep out the rain. And what happened was Tiger Woods and company went to, I don't know, a tent and basically got new gear for over $6,000. So this could be one of the better fails aside from the Michael Phelps swimsuit.
Yeah, this is actual fail. It absolutely shuts down the whole purpose of this gear. And now this thing, you could have put the names on the back, you could have added the stripes, but you don't have to stitch it.
Right.
You know, we can do a nice screening over the top, or even just take it, if there's a name embroidered, put it on a rectangle piece of cloth.
Sure.
Stretched across the back.
You know who they should get to actually design their raincoats and jerseys next time?
Who's that?
Absent.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm sure he'd put out some fantastic designs.
Throw a little bit of his insignias on it and you won't know it.
You bring some fashion to the golf game, boy. And it would get a little too political. All right, moving right along. The British bobsled team. This was in 2010 at the World Championships in Switzerland. I really don't know why are you guys laughing? Is there something that happened? Am I missing something?
She's doing some serious training.
Is she lunging?
Because the ass has grown.
Quite a wardrobe malfunction, don't you think, Jared?
Awesome. That's awesome. This is my favorite.
Yeah?
It's great. So, of course, I mean, she probably needed one size larger. But, like, the point is, I guess, to be as streamlined as possible. So she probably went a size too small. And just like, little did I realize, my ass would split this motherfucker open. Can we see it again? This is a female, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, no, the thing is, like, maybe a guy's wearing a thong before he does this. Before he takes off. This is great.
Helps me glide through the ice. All right, moving right along. Hockey pants. Not sure many people knew that these existed. This was 1981-82. The Whalers on the left, the Philadelphia Flyers on the right. They were also called Cooperalls because they were named after the manufacturing company Cooper. The players, unfortunately, thought that they were too slick, and if they fell, they would just simply keep sliding. So it basically resulted in more injuries and whatnot. In 1982-83, the NHL banned Cooperalls. I understand.
Right now they wear kind of these short things, right? Because I'm trying to remember.
Now they have
I'm
shorts.
Thinking like, yeah, but then underneath it is like whatever kind of long padding and stuff.
Yeah.
So they have something more to stop on. Because, again, that didn't look too slick, but it must have been something in the material itself that got these guys sliding.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that had been the problem.
Those look like the pants that I wore back in the day when I was in 3rd grade. When, obviously I wasn't around in 82, 83. But those are the pants that I wore when it was like really snowing in Chicago. That's exactly what it looked
or
like.
the track warm-up type of pants you wear, the big baggy things you wear before you strip down and make, and
Ah,
take
sure.
your race.
Sure.
Similar to those.
Lastly, this Swedish skier, firstly, who goes by the name of Henrik Harlaut. Regardless, let's take a look at exactly what happened here with his attire at the Olympics.
Awesome.
So that's a tough way to ski. I mean, if you ask me, you know, you're limited mobility and whatnot. But congratulations to him. And then wrapping up, this is the Canadian bobsledder Christopher Spring. Can we take a look at his as well? Again, I don't see what the problem is.
So obviously this is in like his hotel room, so he probably got like his
This is at Sochi in his hotel room.
a smaller teammate's uniform on.
How many uniforms do you think they have in case something like this happens? I mean, I think it would be pretty cool if he went out there like that.
Yeah, they've got, I mean, they better have tons of extras
One would hope.
for things like this.
On Instagram, he called this the Power Belly.